It's our TB reading day today. Yeah, gonna be totally honest, apprehensive, nervous. Anybody that goes through this will know I haven't really slept last night. So last November we went down to TB for the first time, and it was one hell of a horrible year. You know, testing every 60 days, so we did. The first two were inconclusive, and then they came back and they tested them again, and one was still a reactor, or inconclusive, as we say, and then that had to be sent away. So yeah, that was the beginning of the journey, and today we start that again now. After being totally clear, that's the scary bit. I'm hoping to God that these cows are going to be clear, because this is where we had the problem before, because these animals are in an area where there's an overpopulation of badgers. That's a fact, okay? We're a closed herd, so we don't buy anything in. We have bought one calf in, and that came in the last couple of weeks. So, you know, we should be 100% fine, because we have tested clear before. If not, there's no nose-to-nose contact with anybody else's cattle. You know, it's a clean area, so it has to come from somewhere. So if anything, goes down today, I will be really annoyed, because the annoyance will start from we can't do anything about it, and that's the truth, and that's the frustrating thing. But I'm not going to kick myself. Let's get them tested and we'll see. Okay, we're with Stefan here now. 1107.
So no increases on the skin, so this is a clear cow.
Clear. So today we've just done the bigger cows here now, and we have had one inconclusive. I just hope I get the facts right now. So because we're in a severe test here now, 1 millimetre can make a difference. So that cow is isolated now for 60 days, and then Stefan comes.
She will be retested in 60 days. If she's clear in 60 days as a clear test, she will be a pass. If she will be inconclusive or she will have a reaction, then it will be a fail, and that will trigger a whole herd test again.
Yeah, and we will be calving within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so we are going to keep this cow. We're going to test it in 60 days, and we're praying and we're hoping that we do not get another inconclusive. We hope that she passes next time, and then it's clear, isn't it?
It will be clear, yeah. So this is the chart for the severe interpretation. So we have the graph for the bovine increase, and then we have the graph for the avian increase. Yeah. So on the day one, we've measured the skin thickness of the cow, and we've measured again today.
Yeah.
And today we've had 2 increases on bovine and 1 on avian. So the avian one was increased with 8 millimeters.
Yeah.
And the bovine one was increased with 6 millimeters. So if we draw a line from 8 and 6, the cross is here on the inconclusive bit. So she was inconclusive 1 millimeter, to be clear.
Yeah.
We've double checked, we've triple checked, it's still
inconclusive.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, wasn't very good news. So 1 inconclusive so far. We're halfway through the test, and these are the bigger cows, and these are the cows that before we had the inconclusives, and these are in an area grazing during the summer where there is a lot of badgers, and that's my belief that this is where it's coming from, the wildlife. So we're culling and controlling it in these creatures, but not in the wildlife. It is a vicious circle, and for somebody that's been TB free for many years, well, forever really. Last year was the first time we went into a TB restriction, and now we're in again. So no selling any animals, only direct to slaughter, and 60 days now of worry before we retest that one cow. But we're only halfway through the test. We might have some more later on. Okay, 4th lot done, and everything clear here. It's very frustrating, ain't gonna lie, because we knew that we had a full clear herd test, blood and skin, and now we haven't bought anything in. Well, we bought a little calf in a couple of weeks ago, but that wouldn't have been anything. So, you know, I'm 100% sure that it's being brought in from the wildlife onto them cattle, and it's the only area where we do have an overpopulation of badgers, and we know that for a fact. Frustrating, really frustrating. About to do the last lot now. Job done. Sitting down in the straw. This is her. This is the cow that's gone inconclusive this morning, and this is the cow that'll be here in isolation for 60 days until our vet comes back and does another test on her, and then hopefully, if we're very, very fortunate, she will come back as a negative. And because we're in the severe restriction area, she'd have been tested last year. It's 1 millimetre of difference, she would have passed. That's what the laws that we work within. She's a bloody good cow as well. It's out of our hands now, it's in the hands of the gods. And that cow, it's been with the other cows, done nothing different, but she has grazed. She tested every other single time clear. She's never had a positive test or even inconclusive. That's the scary bit. Closed herd, you know, no nose to nose contact with the cattle, but we've got an inconclusive cow right in front of us. You don't have to be very clever to understand where she's caught or may have caught something. Right, it up. Better get some more done. That's it then. We're in at least a 60-day lockdown. I'm not going to swear, but bloody hell, it's just not on, you know. The mental stress and the financial cost and the emotional, everything that surrounds us. And people talk about mental health awareness and protecting farmers and, you know, all kinds of jargon from Welsh Government. They're the people that could help the most by controlling the numbers of a certain mammal, because at this moment in time we are just going round and round and round in circles, testing our cows, losing our cows. There's nothing we can do. No powers at all. You know, I think we should be looking at asking Welsh Government how the hell they can get away with this, how they can do this to the farming industry. People are on their bloody knees, man. You know, financially, mentally, emotionally, and still no talk of reducing the numbers of a certain mammal. And I'll tell you why. There's probably people are not going to like to hear this. This is all a political game, because every single politician is shit scared of saying yes, because the scientific evidence over in England proves it works. And that's what we need to be looking at. It's time Welsh Government really, really pulled their socks up, looked at what they're doing in England. And I'm not just talking about the TB numbers. A lot of wildlife are coming back after the reduction in the badgers in certain areas, hedgehogs, ground nesting birds and bumblebees. But today I'm talking about protecting my cattle, because I can. I can't do bugger all. You've tied us up in knots. And government, I am begging you, I am imploring you, please, please, please start to address the situation before we lose people in this industry. You know, I'm strong emotionally, physically, mentally, but bloody hell, this wears you down. This is the second year, and some people are in 20, 30 times worse position. My mate Steve's sending lorryfuls of cows away today. Heartbreaking. I've had a video from another farmer in Ireland. I've had another chat with another farmer down in South Wales. I've got my other friends that are testing again today. It's fucking heartbreaking. Please, you have got the power. Are you more worried about your votes and being in power than protecting the people that feed you with these animals? Because this has a solution, and it needs to look at the science and just be honest with people. You know, stand up and just say, yeah, the science is what we should follow, not the votes. Anyway, I'm pissed off. I've never been so angry.